Is it getting a little warm in here? Start with the good. My gosh. Studio's already warming up just talking about it. Dolly Parton at the Cowboys game at 77 years old. What the heck is going on? Oh, my goodness. What was that? 77. She could be my grandmother. And I was like, okay, Dolly. All right there, John.
Yeah, I had a bout of the flu this weekend, feeling a little feverish. I kept kind of coming to, going, wait, what year is this? Dolly out there in her Cowboys uniform.
I mean, goodness.
Is the Love Boat on?
Boom, boom, boom.
That's right. I mean, that was some sight to see. I was like, geez, Dolly's got it all put together there.
Tony Romo got a little bit in trouble. I know it was during the Chiefs game. We didn't hear it, but he was saying something about Dolly on the broadcast in the Eagles-Bills game.
No, that was from Thursday.
Was that from Thursday?
Yes, that was from Thursday. Pull that up. Pull that up for me.
I'll find that, yeah.
Yeah, find that for me. Because, Tony Romo was, I mean, geez. Tony was really focused there on what Dolly had going on at halftime. If he focused half that much when he was quarterback, he would have won a couple of playoff games. But, Tony Romo was he was all hot and bothered watching Dolly there. There we go. Let's play the clip.
She was wearing the Cowboys cheerleading outfit.
Yeah.
You saw that coming, didn't you? You said,
had...
I think she's going to go with a little cheerleading outfit tonight. And I was like, wow, it's pretty good.
What do you think we're going to see?
I mean, she looks amazing, right?
You never know what's going to happen
wonderful.
here.
Who doesn't like Dolly Parton?
No, she's
all right, Tony. All right, Tony. And you can hear Jim Nantz. He's kind of like the dad. He's trying to pat his son on the head like, okay, that's enough there, little Tony. All right, easy does it there, little T. Step back there, buddy. We're on a national broadcast. Tens of millions of people settling in after a Thanksgiving meal. And Tony's, his collar's getting a little sweaty and he's getting a little warm and the whole thing. So, oh, boy. But, good on Dolly. Look great. 77 years old. Holy cow. All right, the bad from the weekend. Is it just me or does the Thanksgiving parade suck more and more every year to watch?
Interesting.
I mean, it just blows.
Yeah.
I think back to when I was a kid, which, I'm thinking back now 25 years to watching that thing, 30 years. And, you'd watch the balloons, right? That's what it was about. Now it's how many crappy people can we have lip sync in the span of 15 minutes to promote whatever garbage NBC wants to promote. And then in the meantime, I got Al Roker out there. I mean, Al Roker was old. Al Roker was collecting Social Security when I was a kid. How old is Al Roker? I've seen it. It's stale. It's corny. It's not what it was. And every year, I've got Claire, who's now going to be 5, so she's been around for a few of these. And every year I trick myself into thinking that she's going to be as into this as I was or as many of us were when we were kids. And instead, she looks up and she's like, what the heck's going on? What the hell is this? It's terrible, John.
Who were the hosts? Was Wayne Brady the host? I heard his name go by and thought, I didn't recognize him, but it was like, it's about us today. There was a lot of yakking about themselves hosting.
Yeah.
And no, I just want to see the big balloon come down here. And how come they don't have it all stretched out?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's true, too.
Right. So, sometimes there's wind and they give you information about how hard it is to guide the balloons down through there. But it was almost about everything but the dang balloon coming down the
That's what it seemed like.
Right.
If I got to see
like
Savannah Guthrie and what's the other, Hoda, her name, if I got to see them, being total cheese balls on TV for another minute, I mean, I'm going to lose it. It's getting ridiculous.
I'm getting pissed now.
It's not what it was. NBC. Look at me, look at me, look at me. No, I want to look at the balloons. I don't want to look at you. I get what they're doing. They try to cross-promote to the Today Show. Basically, no one watches any of that garbage anymore. So they're like, okay, we're going to have millions of people who normally don't watch NBC watching NBC. Let's make sure we promote our Monday through Friday content so people watch. And you know what it did for me? It reminded me why I don't watch the Today Show and why I don't watch NBC. Because it's just garbage. And it's really sad what they've done to a very good product.
Mm-hmm.
Kids sitting down. Claire wanted to see the Bluey balloon. And I think they showed it for 15 seconds. All right, there's Bluey. Now let's go back to Al Roker. Did you know Al got lap band surgery 25 years ago? Don't care. My 5-year-old certainly doesn't care. Just look and show the balloons. This is not difficult. It's really a shame. That's the bad from the weekend. Now the ugly. The ugly, the ugly, the ugly. Have you seen, I'm sure many of you did, and I put it up on Twitter and Facebook last week. I think it was a Wednesday news dump. Normally it's a Friday news dump. But this was a Wednesday news dump because Wednesday was basically Friday last week. Kansas rolled out its new license plates. Did you see these things? They're
homemade.
Are horrendous.
Yeah.
And they're Mizzou colors. They're black and yellow. They have no character. There's nothing about the license plate that screams Kansas. I mean, many of you sent me some of the old plates going back 25, 35, 45 years. You got the state capitol in the background. You got the wheat in the front. I mean, that's having character on a license plate. This is something out of 1984 or a prison cell. Yellow and black Mizzou colors with no character to it at all, John, for the license plate of the Sunflower State? Are you kidding me?
I'm pretty sure if you got Chloe and Claire one of those cricket things that everybody's printing stuff with, they could come up with something a little better. Your two daughters could work out something more colorful.
I think they could. I think they would do a far better job than whoever put this together. And Laura Kelly, this isn't even political. Like, I'm not ragging on Laura Kelly here.
Yeah.
It's a garbage license plate. And whoever thought of it should be fired. Whoever approved the license plate should be fired. And Laura Kelly, God bless her, if she goes back and says, you know what, we made a mistake here. I know politicians can't do that these days, but I would respect if she went back and said, you know what, this isn't going to work. No, I don't know. I didn't see one person say they like the new Kansas license plate.
They need light blue and yellow if they're going to do it, like the state flag.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
You can't have black and yellow for a multitude of reasons, including the fact that you're going to put Mizzou colors on the Kansas license plate. I mean, who thought that was a good idea? Unbelievable.